And here we go, and I'm back, slowly trying to return to whatever I do. And this time I have a box, which contains, of course, a model, plastic model by Bandai, and of course the famous GOUF from original Gundam series, with a new box. And aside that, I think I wanted to try something new which was quite often lately shown in various channels on YouTube, and there was several discussions on the forums about quality and how it might change the future model building. And I'm talking about this one. This is I don't know if my phone will catch up. It is basically it is a replacement for sending paper files, sending metal files, I suppose. I'm not sure for 100%, but that's a glass fiber file. I think that's how box says in English translation. Package name, I don't care about package name. Product is tempered glass file. Basically what it is a file but made of glass, tempered, somehow improved, and somehow modified glass. For what purpose? For people probably who tired of those soft types of surface, soft base sanding materials, I think. And problem is that lately, as I mentioned before, there was a lot of various brands which had only one thing in common. They were selling the same product but in different console, let's put it like this. And some of them were asking a huge amount. So I got from my local hobby store for €7. It's a Chinese brand, of course. There was two different companies, manufacturers, and I chosen Display. I don't know. That's definitely not Chinese name, but Display. It looks like they randomly picked up the name for their company. And this basically was the same as the different companies. I don't remember different companies' name, but just was two different kinds for each products from those companies. And both there were just one difference I could have found in a size. So I picked up a smaller one. And before I will open and show you the product itself, I have to note that on both products there was no description about grid. What kind of grid represents this tempered glass file? And of course lighting is not sufficient. Oh, fine, it's okay. So I'm opening the case, plastic case for a glass file, which is nice. We have this shiny reflective surface for one side, and for another one we have a very tiny small texture of sanding surface. It's rough, I can feel with my finger skin, but the main problem, what I'm a little bit concerned about, I don't know what kind of grid it is. The product description page says it is from 10,000 to 12,000 grit, which is odd because the finest grit of sandpaper I was using so far was 2,000. So comparing to these numbers, this one is super fine, which I can't prove it wrong or right because I can feel it rubbing against my skin. So to 10,000, 12,000 grit against 2000. I'm not sure. I will try it in the future and see what it is, how it is. Maybe do a separate review on this, but it already takes too much time for this one unboxing and review. And of course, a main item, main dish is a goof from the original Gundam. No Zaku, my boy, no Zaku, it's a goof. And Principality was even mass-produced land battle model. So it's not a new model. Of course, it's not a reprint either. It is a model from 2016. And why I do say it's not a new one, because I'm partly right, partly part of this is true, because model was used before it was released as a standalone model in modern days as a goof. So open the box and check this out. And we have a very nice looking light blue part. Sadly, shoulder has a seam line over the whole shoulder from up, so this is a little let down. It means you will have to glue it and sand it. All the parts looks nice. Stickers are minimal for the mono eye, which is good. And we have dark blue colors, plastic color, which is also good. We have this flexible gray. How to put this right? Heat rod. Plastic piece, which will be not flexible at all. It just will be bent at some point and run out if you do a lot of posing with time, which is not a good thing. Of course, if you don't like posing your model so often like me, it's fine. And we have a small bag with polycaps and effect parts, clear effect parts, which is a good plus, a big good plus, because we have a two small orange parts for cockpit windows, if you may say that. So we have this picture, and this clear part goes into here, and older models didn't have that part. They usually were giving us stickers and just set apart with that. So we have a manual, and we have a cool looking poses for GOUF. Of course, could have dropped a little bit info about Rambaral itself, but they didn't. Probably it's some kind of style of theirs, I'm not sure. And of course, step by step. And when I mentioned it is not a completely new model, I mentioned that parts. I wanted to mention the parts were used before in one of the GOUF variations in Gundam Build Fighters. You can see some parts are marked as a cross. Those parts are not usable. You can use it on customs of your sports in the future, but those parts are from earlier production of Bandai models, and I believe that was a GOUF R50 or R35, something like that. Sadly, my camera can't focus enough to show you a year of print on the parts. Oh, here, there. If you focus enough, please. I can tell. There's no point in lying. The dark blue parts are from 2014. So here you go. That's not a completely new model, but which is strange and odd enough for me that Bandai could have released this in 2014, not 16, as a 2-in-1 box. They could have, but they didn't. They decided to go in this market decision and release as a standalone GOUF from original Gundam series, which is good. Which is good if you're collecting a big collection of original models. So that much for unboxing. That much few thoughts about this one, the Spire, and I'll probably do more videos in the future. So probably see you soon. Bye.